Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Nuria Caturla from Spain. I'm happy today because invited by Be International to share my knowledge about the benefits and efficacy of magnific ingredients in maintaining healthy skin with you all. A brief introduction about myself. I am a PhD holder from the University Miguel Hernández of Elche. I have published more than 20 research journals internationally. One of my projects is the study of the combination of rosemary and grapefruit polyphenols on the skin photoprotective anti-aging effects. Ever since the pandemic outbreak in 2020, most of us have been restricted to stay indoors. We miss spending time outdoors, and as the peak of the pandemic are overcome in different countries and we are returning to a new normal, it is important to do safely, taking into account social distancing along with adequate measures to protect the skin from the sun and environmental conditions. Returning to outdoor activities during the new normal means dealing with more hot weather and sun exposure and not at all once instead of gradually becoming adapted. The use of masks has caused the skin of the lower third of the face to be much more sensitive due to the continuous friction and the humid environment that is created inside. If we add to this the effect of the sun rays, we must bear in mind that solar photoprotection is still essential. Many people believe that wearing a mask protects them from the sun in that facial area, but it does not. The mask in no case will avoid the effect of the sun rays, especially UV radiation, the main cause of premature skin aging. Surveys reveal that those two main reasons why people are often lazy to take care of their skin during the lockdown period are due to the assumption that the indoor activities won't make their skin affected by the sun exposure and pollution, when in fact, our skin still needs nutrition every day to maintain its health, because even indoors you are still exposed to sun and pollution damage. Many people working indoors think that it's safe from the sun's rays, but if you work near a window, UV rays are coming to your work with you. UV rays, the primary sunburn rays, are largely blocked by the glass, but more than 50% of UVA rays, the main cause of premature skin aging, can penetrate the glass. In addition, many people do not aware that a smartphone, along with tablets, laptops, and TV screens, give off blue light, and the exposure could be affecting your skin. Research shows blue light from electronic devices can lead to changes in your skin cells, including cell reduction and death. This speeds up the aging process. Even exposure as short as 16 minutes can trigger these changes. Too much blue light could also lead to pigmentation. The penetration of visible blue light through the skin can cause reactive oxygen species, which then can lead to DNA damage and breakdown of our collagen and elastin fibers. In addition, studies show that fluorescent bulbs were proven to have high incidence rate of defects that led to UV radiation emission levels that could damage skin cells by increasing the production of reactive oxygen species and decreasing their ability to contract collagen, leading to premature skin aging and wrinkles. Do you know that the skin is an important organ to us? The skin is the largest organ of the body that protects us from microbes and the elements, helps regulate body temperature, and permits the sensation of touch, heat, and cold. The skin has 3 layers. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin, provides a waterproof barrier, and creates our skin tones. It contains 4 major types of cells. Main keratinocytes, the main ones, will represent the 90% of the cells. They produce keratin that provides protection. Also, it has melanocytes, which produce the pigment melanin that protects against damage by ultraviolet radiation, and also we have the Langerhans cells that are involved in the immune response. The dermis, beneath the epidermis, primarily contains connective tissues like collagen, the principal component, and elastin fibers. Between the fibers components, it can find other components like glycosaminoglycans, such as hyaluronic acids or ceramides. The dermis houses blood vessels, nerve endings, hair follicles, and glands. The role of the dermis is to support and protect the skin and the deeper layers, assist in thermoregulation, and aid in sensation. Fibroblasts, the main cells of the dermis, handle the synthesis of collagen, elastin, and reticular fibers, and extracellular matrix material. But also in the dermis, we can find another cells like histiocytes, mast cells, and adipocytes that also play important roles in maintaining the normal structure and function of the dermis. We have also a deep subcutaneous tissues called hypodermis that is made of fat and connective tissues. The hypodermis contains fibroblasts, adipose tissues, connective tissues, large nerves, and blood vessels. And also we can find the macrophages, which are part of the immune system. The hypodermis may at first be viewed as a tissue that is used primarily for the storage of fat, but it has another important function as well, like protection, attaching the upper skin layers to underlying tissues, body temperature regulation, or hormone production. Among the skin functions, the most evident one is to protect against invasion by bacteria and other harmful agents and mechanical and thermal physical injury. The skin provides sensation because it contains millions of nerve endings that act as sensory receptors for pain, heat, cold, and pressure. Also, it inhibits excessive loss of water and electrolytes. It produces a protective pigmentation to protect the body against excessive exposure to the sun. Also, it helps produce the body supply of vitamin D. Finally, the skin regulates the body temperature. The skin blood vessels constrict or dilate depending on the temperature, and at the same time, sweat glands secrete more sweat to cool the body. However, skin aging is a complex and unavoidable biological phenomenon, and from around the age of 25, the first signs of aging start to become apparent on the surface of our skin. Fine lines appear first, and wrinkles and loss of volume and loss of elasticity become noticeable over time. UV exposure can lead also to inflammation associated with skin aging. This chronic inflammatory response could build up with time and gradually cause also tissue damage. Besides, skin aging takes place in every layer of the skin and shows itself of the surface. So skin aging is happening on two levels: what you see, known as physical, and what you can see, known as biological changes. In the epidermis layer, there is a loss of hyaluronic acid content, slower cell turnover, and reduction in sebum production. Thus, the skin becomes more router, drier, more sensitive to the sun's rays. Also, the healing and immunological defense are compromised as we age. In the dermal layers, there is a progressive decline in the production of collagen and elastin that leads to dermal tissue disorganization. In fact, from about the age of 25, collagen, one of the main building blocks of our skin, decreased by 1% each year, so skin structure is compromised and wrinkles and sagging are more likely. Also, the production of hyaluronic acid and ceramides slows down, so skin cells are less effective at binding in water and skin is prone to dryness. Moreover, the blood flow is reduced. That means a lack of nutrients and oxygen to the skin cells, and consequently a reduction of energy production, a slower cell turnover, and less repair of damaged DNA. All of this process starts at the age of 25, and it is a continual and become more serious as we age. Regarding the physical changes, they can be divided into three main categories: pigmentation changes, texture changes, and vascular changes. Regarding the pigmentation changes, as we get older, increase the number and size of dark spots, melasma, etc., being more abundant in sun-exposed areas. Also, our skin looks lighter and the skin tone become uneven. Concerning the texture changes, the most important ones are the appearance of the fine lines and wrinkles, the loss of skin elasticity and tone. With age, also, our blood vessels walls become more fragile and the appearance of the spider veins, red spots, rosacea, etc. are more common. Apart from the natural aging process, external factors like UV radiation are harmful to your skin. Of the total UV radiation reaching the Earth's surface, approximately 95% is UVA and only 5% is UVB. However, UVB radiation is 1,000 times more intense. This is the reason why it's the primary cause of sunburn. Also, UVB rays are directly absorbed by cellular DNA and can lead to skin disease such as actinic keratosis and skin cancer. On the other side, UVA penetrates deeper layers of the skin, reaching the dermis. They stimulate the production of free radicals in the skin, which causes oxidative stress and breaks down collagen and elastin and can lead to indirect DNA damage. Thus, UVA rays are most commonly associated with premature skin aging caused by the sun allergies, and also dark spots. Most of us are exposed to large amounts of UVA through our life, and although they are less intense than UVB, UVA rays are 30 to 50 times more prevalent. They are present with relative equal intensity even on cloudy or rainy days. While UVB intensity varies by season and time of the day, being higher in summer and in the central hours of the day, UVA is constantly present and their intensity is similar throughout the day and the year. Moreover, unlike UVB, UVA can penetrate clouds, clothing, even the glass windows. Besides, being indoors does not protect you from the kind of UV damage that causes skin aging. Window glass blocks UVB but lets much of UVA through. If you are anywhere within several feet of the window, the rays will reach you. That's why it's important to use products that protect against UVA rays through the year, especially in those more photosensitive skin and skin of photoaging like dark spots. Our skin ages for a variety of different reasons. Many of the causes of skin aging are entirely natural and cannot be altered and is determined by our genetics. There are, however, several factors that speed up the whole aging process, and this can be influenced. Our genetics plays a key role in how our skin ages. However, only about the 10% is due to intrinsic factors, which means that the 90% of our skin aging is more or less controllable, because mainly depend on our environmental exposure, our habits, and lifestyles. Studies performed on identical twins illustrates how different factors like smoking, sun exposure, high stress, and weight gain can influence aging. Thus, a holistic approach to lifestyle and skincare can help to reduce the visible signs of skin aging and prevent premature skin aging. Among all the external factors that accelerate the aging process, sun exposure is the most important extrinsic factor that affects our skin health and beauty. In fact, some studies estimate that about 80% of our skin aging is due to our accumulating sun exposure during our lifetime. So you have to put all your effort into protecting from sun damage all the year in a holistic way. Also, it is important to understand that other external factors contribute to the skin aging besides solar radiation. For instance, exposure to traffic-related airborne particulate matter and other pollutants has been correlated with significant increases in the number of pigmentation spots and wrinkles. Air pollution worsens the harmful effect of the sun, enhancing oxidative stress level and accelerating skin aging. Minimizing the exposure to air pollution or using products or care routines to minimize their effect will help to maintain the skin younger. Also, exposure to tobacco smoke is well known to cause wrinkle formation, elastosis, and uneven pigmentation, so stopping smoking will help to improve skin appearance. Chronic stress as well as chronic lack of sleep, have biological repercussions which impact the skin, notably accelerating skin aging. It has been proven how high levels of cortisol thins the skin and exacerbate skin conditions like acne, atopic dermatitis, or psoriasis. In fact, sleep and relaxation could be one of nature's best and easiest beauty elixirs. A good skin routine is an essential part of a holistic approach to treating all skin of aging. A basic skincare routine should consist of 3 steps: cleanse, moisture, care, and sun protection. Finally, but not less important, care about what you eat and drink is something that is under your control, and intervention studies indicate that it is possible to delay skin aging and improve skin conditions through diet. Daily intake of antioxidants from fruits and vegetables or supplements is considered to have beneficial effects on the scavenging of reactive oxygen species, thereby preventing premature skin aging. On the other hand, excess of sugar intake in our daily diet accelerates aging processes through the production of advanced glycation products which weaken collagen and elastins. Healthy skin also needs hydration from within, and drinking water and avoid alcohol consumption support skin hydration. As general skin aging starts from the age of 25, preventative steps should be taken as soon as possible to slow down the process and prevent future damage. Including these 9 tips in daily routine can have a great impact in the long term. Protect from that sun and environmental pollution, don't smoke, eat mindfully including antioxidants through diet or food supplements, keep the skin hydrated because it's the utmost layer of the epidermis that doesn't contain enough water, your skin will lose elasticity, improve the quality and quantity of sleep, and reduce the stress. Use the supplements and the skincare which boost your skin supply of collagen and elastin, and don't forget to daily skin routine. Moreover, new findings on skin health include the exclusive blend of Mediterranean rosemary and grapefruit extract. It is the result of more than 10 years of research and development in the collaboration with several universities and research centers. The skin's beneficial effects of the ingredient are scientifically supported by both preclinical and informed human studies, where the ingredient has proven to inhibit and prevent most of the pathways activated in our skin cells in response to UV radiation. Immature grapefruit is used in this exclusive blend as it is enriched in citrus bioflavonoids and high in phenolic content. Studies show phenolic compounds provide protective effects against UV radiation. The ingredient is proven to have both photoprotection and anti-aging benefits. Regarding the photoprotection, the different studies have proven that this exclusive combination reduces the UV skin cell oxidation and inflammation, and improves sun tolerance by increasing the minimal erythema dose and decreasing the UVB-induced skin erythema. Also, anti-aging benefits have been observed for this ingredient at different levels. UVA radiation is a well-known inducer of radical oxygen species. Many studies have linked oxidative stress to age-related loss of skin elasticity, defective cellular signaling, and photoskin aging. So their inhibition is important to reduce skin aging. In addition, UV radiation has been established to play a vital role in increasing melanogenesis by increasing oxidative stress and weakening the antioxidant defense of melanocytes. Therefore, the development of antioxidant defense systems to manage the overwhelming oxidative stress could thus be one of the effective and safe approaches to constrain melanogenesis and photoinduced skin damage. In this regard, we have also demonstrated the antioxidant activity of this ingredient in a clinical trial and how the daily consumption reduced the lipoperoxidation of skin cells of the most external layer of the epidermis, both in areas not exposed to UVA radiation but also in areas of the skin exposed to UVA radiation. As we could see in the graph, The ingredient improves skin response to oxidative stress caused by the UV radiation, decreasing the levels of lipoperoxidation in the skin cells in only 2 weeks of consumption. The percentage of lipoperoxidation was reduced by almost 10%, and this reduction was higher in the time of intake. And after 2 months, the reduction was around 20%. On the contrary, people in the placebo group saw an increase in the percentage of lipoperoxidation. This result could partially be responsible for the results obtained in the trial where participants replied to a self-assessment questionnaire, where according to the study, subjects the use of the ingredient had improved the skin tone, being more uniform and lighter. In the following graphs are represented the percentage of replies done by people consuming the active ingredient or the placebo after 1 or 2 months. As it can be seen, the percentage of people that saw a positive result was higher compared with the placebo. In the people having the herbal extract blend, where very few people saw a negative perception. On the contrary, in the placebo group, the percentage of people that do not notice any improvement or had negative perception was very high. The ingredient consumption has been proved to reduce the wrinkle depth and improve the skin texture. As you could see in the graph, a significant decrease in the wrinkle depth of the crossfits was observed among subjects consuming only 100 milligrams compared to placebo. After only 2 weeks, the depth was reduced by around 9%, reaching the 15% of reduction after 2 months of product consumption, while wrinkle depth was unchanged in the placebo-treated subjects. Also, the ingredient has proven to increase skin elasticity. The following graph represents the net skin elasticity variation in comparison with the beginning of the study. As you could see, also a significant increase in skin elasticity was observed in the group of subjects consuming the herbal extracts, while the skin elasticity was unchanged in the placebo group. After only 15 days, there were significant differences compared to placebo, and the elasticity at the end of the study increased at 9%. All these improvements in the skin were perceived by participants in the study, as was shown in the self-assessment questionnaire results. For instance, 80% found their skin more moisturized, and about 77% found the appearance of their skin had improved. 73% found their skin firmer, and 60% found their skin wrinkles reduced. Also, in order to deeper study the mechanism of action of rosemary and grapefruit and how this ingredient reduces wrinkles and improves elasticity, we studied the capacity of the ingredient to inhibit different metalloproteinases, also called MMP. These enzymes that are overactivated as we age and in response to external aggressions like UV radiation, pollution, inflammation, etc., are responsible for the degradation of extracellular matrix proteins in the skin, such as collagen, elastin, fibronectin, laminin, among others. As you can see, our ingredient inhibits in a dose-dependent manner different skin metalloproteinases, MMP 1, 2, 3, 8, and 12 in a dose-dependent manner. Just for example, MMP1 collagenases are enzymes that break down the peptide bonds in collagen type 1, 2, 3, 7, and 10. The breakdown of peptide bonds leads to loss of skin elasticity. Our study showed that the blend of rosemary and grapefruit effectively to inhibit the activity of this MMP1. The higher effect was shown in the MMP12, which is the elastase. This enzyme is responsible of the breakdown of elastin. Elastin is crucial to the elasticity and the resilience of our skin tissues. Increased dose of the blend of rosemary and grapefruit can inhibit higher percentage of this enzyme. In conclusion, this inhibition protects against excessive degradation of extracellular matrix components that are responsible for the skin's mechanical properties, including firmness, strength, suppleness, and elasticity. MAGNIFIC is a key product for beauty, delivering a full body coverage for a smooth and youthful skin. It contains ingredients that work complementary and synergy to strengthen the skin health and beauty by protecting the skin from the harmful effect of UV radiation and nurturing with vital components that help to restore the skin's extracellular matrix. The ingredients in the formula work together to improve skin moisturization, reduce wrinkles, and increase elasticity in only 15 days. MAGNIFIC includes among its crucial ingredients a clinical proven natural ingredient combination of Mediterranean rosemary and grapefruit extract that protects from the inside out the skin from the sun-induced damage. UV radiation is the main external factor affecting our skin health and beauty. This exclusive combination helps to reduce photoinduced oxidation. These free radicals are one of the main causes of photoaging. They interfere with the skin cells and break down the collagen, but also damage the skin cells' DNA. This botanical combination provides healthy anti-aging benefits, reduce wrinkle depth, and improve skin elasticity by protecting cutaneous structure components. In addition to its anti-aging properties, this ingredient increases both UVA and UVB photoprotection, supports a healthy inflammation response, and helps people recover faster from sun overexposure by providing certain properties. On the other hand, it is proven that one of the main causes of skin aging, as we have explained before, is the loss of collagen content in the dermis, so stimulation of collagen production and/or inhibition of collagen degradation is the vital importance. MAGNIFIC includes in this formula high-quality collagen peptides obtained from fish. Their low molecular size makes them high bioavailable. Ingestion of collagen peptide has been proved to increase the collagen density of the dermis and to reduce its fragmentation, and in several clinical trials has proven to decrease wrinkle depth and increase elasticity. Also, MAGNIFIC, among its ingredients, contains a patented ceramide from wheat that brings new ceramides to the skin and helps restore the water barrier and replace cracks. Ceramides can have a real impact on the appearance of the skin, as they are key components of the dermis and epidermis, providing the first level of protection to the skin and increasing hydration. As we age, our skin starts to lose these key lipids, resulting in a dry and itchy skin, pulling sensation and wrinkles. Taking phytoceramides orally helps restore the skin ceramide contents, brings new ceramides to the skin via the bloodstream, and helps restore the water barrier and replace cracks, and skin gets more hydrated and plump. MAGNIFIC is intake in a liquid format. The ingredients are really absorbed into the bloodstream, and from the bloodstream these are then distributed through the whole body. Perfusion of micronutrients out of capillary reach the deep layers of the dermis where most of the cosmetic can reach. Hope everyone ages gracefully and have a magnificent beauty journey with us. Thank you and see you next time.